Hey guys, I'm Nisa Homey. Today I'm sharing eggless and gluten-free cookie recipe. These cookies are vegan, dairy-free and eggless. So let's get started with the recipe. To make gluten-free cookies, into a small kadai, I'm adding in 1 cup of jowar atta, also known as sorghum. And on medium to low flame, I'm lightly roasting the jowar atta. Jowar is a millet and it is completely gluten-free. Jowar is rich in protein, fiber, iron and calcium. It is packed with vitamins, minerals and micronutrients. It contains B vitamins as well as potassium and phosphorus. It also contains traces of zinc, copper and over 20 micronutrients as well as high levels of antioxidants. Jowar is a summer grain and always try to include seasonal grains, millets, vegetables, root vegetables and green leafy vegetables in your diet. And once it is lightly roasted or once you can see steam starts to coming out, turn off the flame, transfer to a plate and allow it to cool down completely. Jowar is a rich source of fiber and protein. This gluten-free jowar cookies is ideal for those who has gluten intolerance or for those who are trying to avoid gluten. I'm adding in about 7 to 8 cardamoms and I'm crushing the cardamoms. Once the cardamoms are crushed, I'm peeling off the skin. Add the seeds into a small chutney grinder. Into this I'm adding in half cup of raw cane sugar. If you can't find raw cane sugar, then try to use sulfurless sugar instead. Now for those who are wondering whether jaggery can be used in this recipe, I have tried it using jaggery, but then I found that the cookies will turn out very chewy. I've also tried it with half jaggery and half raw cane sugar. Again, I found the cookies to be slightly on the chewy side, but if that is okay, you can use half jaggery and half raw unrefined cane sugar. And now I'm going to powder this. Okay, now the raw cane sugar and cardamoms are nicely ground. Cardamom gives an amazing flavor to the cookies. However, it's a matter of personal choice. If you don't like the flavor of cardamom, you can use vanilla extract or any other flavor like maybe a pineapple flavor. It all depends upon your choice of flavors. I personally prefer the flavor of cardamoms in these cookies. Add in the ground cane sugar and cardamom into another bowl. Into this I'm adding in 100 ml or half cup of wood pressed coconut oil. Now instead of wood pressed coconut oil, you can use grass fed cow's melted butter or even desi ghee. And I also like to mention this that these are black peppercorns, and the reason why I have added into my wood pressed coconut oil is that the black peppercorns helps to prevent the wood pressed coconut oil from getting rancid. I'm just removing the black peppercorns and I'm adding in 100 ml of wood pressed coconut oil into the powdered raw cane sugar. And now with a spatula, I'm mixing this really well. Now this is an eggless cookie recipe. You don't need any eggs in this recipe. Completely gluten-free, vegan and dairy-free. The jowar has now cooled down and into this I'm adding in 1/4 teaspoon pink Himalayan salt, a fat pinch of baking soda, 1/3 teaspoon baking powder, 2 tablespoon arrowroot powder. Instead of arrowroot powder, you can use tapioca powder or potato starch and give this all a nice mix. Add the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. And with a spatula, lightly mix this. And with your hand, mix this really well. Just rub it with your fingers like this as you are mixing. And if it holds the shape, When you press it tightly, then it's ready to place it onto the baking sheet. To bake the cookies, I'm using a reusable mat. If you don't have this, you can use a parchment paper or a butter paper. Take small portion of the cookie dough and press it tightly into a round shape or a round ball, and then lightly flatten it with your hand and place it onto the baking tray. Okay, now I have placed the cookie dough onto the baking sheet. I have some finely chopped cashew nuts, and I'm taking each cookie dough and lightly pressing it onto the cashew nuts so that the top portion of the cookie will be coated with the chopped cashew nuts. Instead of cashew nuts, you can use peanuts or almonds. And then press it lightly with a fork. And bake it in the preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 18 minutes or until done. Remember that the oven temperature varies with oven, so please keep an eye on it after about 13 minutes. And once done, I'm going to allow it to cool down on the baking tray itself, and then I'll transfer to an airtight glass container, and it will stay good for up to a month at room temperature. So I'm going to allow it to cool down completely. Let me just show you how crispy these cookies are. So guys, do try this healthy gluten-free cookies and let me know how it turned out. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.